How many times does this happen that whenever we sit to study or to focus on certain things or to write an email, and then there is this buzz sound from our phone and we end up being distracted? A lot, many times, I know. See, it's not a phenomena happening with us, but majority of us, which is why several studies from Stanford universities have coined the term epidemic of multitasking. Now, our brain is not wired to multitask genetically. Our brain is wired to focus on one thing and then the other and then the other. So when we try to multitask, what we are actually doing is going back and forth. हम सिर्फ आगे पीछे एक टास्क पे जाते हैं, हम कोई भी एक काम पूरी तरह पूरे प्रोडक्टिविटी के साथ नहीं कर पाते. For example, taking notes while listening to some podcast or writing an email while we are also listening to music, which reduces our productivity. And according to several studies conducted at Stanford, it is observed that the productivity level reduces by 60% and our IQ level reduces by 10 points, which of course we all do not want to. In another experiment, it has been observed that when we focus on tiny things, जैसे हम बात कर रहे हैं और अचानक कोई मैसेज आया, हम उसकी तरफ देखेंगे, फिर अचानक कोई और मैसेज आया, हम वो देखेंगे, then there is something on the television and then there's a phone call, then there's another email, और हम जितना जल्दी जल्दी अपने फोकस को शिफ्ट करते हैं, eventually our brain becomes habitual of distraction, and this habit is not at all good because ultimately it reduces our productivity and focus. On the other hand, we should rather train our brain to focus on a single task. I will tell you the 4 simple steps where you can actually get rid of the epidemic of multitasking. Number 1, try to focus on one thing and start following the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro is a simple technique where you fix a timer for 20 to 25 minutes and then give yourself a short break. Repeat this for 4 times and then give yourself a longer break. The more you try to focus on a certain thing, the more your brain is wired towards more productivity and more focus and more attainment of task and success eventually. So the idea is to regain focus. Number 2, right before you sleep and right after you wake up, your brain is in the alpha state, which is the most receptive state. तो जब भी हम सुबह उठते हैं या जब हम रात को सोने वाले होते हैं, these are 2 times when you should avoid using phones at all conditions at all times. I know बहुत सारे लोग इस पे वीडियो बना चुके हैं, बहुत सारा कंटेंट इस पे ऑलरेडी है. Yet another reminder for you that please avoid using phones, especially during these 2 hours, right after you wake up and just before you sleep. You will see more focus and more attention when you stop doing so. And obviously, you'll start manifesting better things as well. You can also practice digital detox, weekly digital detox, wherein you can move or you can put yourself into a detox mode and not use your mobile phone for at least 4 to 5 hours if that is possible for you. That if your kind of profession allows you to do so, it's the best thing that you can do. Another thing that you can do probably is which generally I follow, stop the Wi-Fi or put your Wi-Fi and your mobile data on an off mode and do not receive any kind of notification for at least 5-6 hours on Sundays, Saturdays, whichever is your off day. This way, your brain will slowly be trained towards not being distracted very easily and quickly, and whatever task that you're doing, you will end up entering into a state of flow, be it cooking, dancing, music, watching television as well, drawing, reading a book, sleeping, whatever. So you will end up into moving a flow zone. Flow zone में जब हम जाते हैं, it helps us regain more focus. And last is train your brain to move towards focus. तो आप जो भी चीज कर रहे हो, whenever you just हर समय हम मोबाइल डेटा ऑफ नहीं कर सकते, हर समय हम वाईफाई ऑफ नहीं कर सकते, then there has to be certain time when we want to keep all that on and still be working, but generally we get distracted. उस टाइम पर whenever you feel like being distracted, quickly tell yourself not to, put your phone again aside and focus. So with some force, with some external pressure, bring yourself again on the task at hand. So these are certain things that you can apply, and ultimately, trust me, no book, no video, nothing can teach you to regain focus and to avoid multitasking. It's only you who can do it. So just remember these steps and practice these. I'm sure that will be of much help. Thank you so much. Have a great day.